September 17, 2017, 00:48 Boxing. Saunders lands a right hand on MonroeBilly Joe Saunders remains on course to challenge the winner of the Las Vegas super fight between Gennady Golovkin and Saul Canelo Alvarez after defending his WBO middleweight title against Willie Monroe Jr. The 28-year-old produced one of his finest performances to retain the only world middleweight title not being contested by his high-profile rivals in the early hours of Sunday morning, and hopes it will secure a lucrative unification matchup. America's Monroe Jr. fought with a disappointing lack of ambition, particularly given he could have earned the same position in dropping the unanimous decision for the third defeat of his career. Saunders, fighting for the first time under new trainer Dominic Ingle, also improved on his unconvincing performance in December against Artur Akavov, and was rewarded with scores of 117,111, 115,114, 117,112 via the three ringside judges. It was his superior sharpness and intent as much as his skills that secured his latest victory. Leading with the jab and also succeeding to Monroe Jr.'s body, Saunders began with a typically fast pace and faced little more than jabs in return. In the third round, an accurate right uppercut hurt his challenger, and it was only when a cut opened by the bridge of his nose following an accidental clash of heads in the fourth that the American temporarily fought with greater belief. Even then, and perhaps after Saunders had overcome any uncertainty that arose from that brief flow of blood, the champion's dominance swiftly returned and he found a steady pace that ensured he continued to convince. Saunders could fight Golovkin next, and was fighting for the first time in 10 months, following the defeat of Akavov, which itself had followed a year of inactivity, but Monroe Jr. did too little to test any ring rust Saunders may have had. The challenger's attitude was best captured in the eighth after Saunders had landed a powerful counter, when he moved to the ropes and after a brief barrage complained to referee Marcus McDonald that Saunders had landed behind the head. Only in the final round did he increase his intensity against a fighter who has long been known to fade behind the stretch, throwing more than what had mostly been jabs. By that point, victory was clearly beyond him, however, and it was a surprise that one judge had it so close. At Friday's weigh-in, Saunders' 8-year-old son Stevie had punched and kicked Monroe Jr. below the belt, and his father afterwards handed him the microphone, into which he said, "Sorry for kicking you in the nuts." Promising heavyweight Daniel Dubois had earlier earned his fifth victory from 5 when stopping AJ Carter in only 48 seconds. Carter required oxygen and was immediately sent to hospital, having been knocked down 3 times. Daniel Dubois stops AJ Carter. There was also a victory on the undercard for light heavyweight Anthony Yarde, who, after repeatedly hurting Hungary's Norbert Nemesar and knocking him down, saw his opponent withdraw at the end of the third round. Related links: Anita Chambers expects a big run from Rolling Mall at Foslas on Sunday. She has a tip in every race. Ben Linfoot is backing the informed barista to come up with the goods at Foslas on Sunday. Mal Boyle highlights Andrew Balding's good record on today's corresponding cards at Foslas in the past, while also taking a look at the week ahead. Next race off 11:30 Scottsville Sovereign Marstage K. de Milo. Canadian champion Jess Randolph. Chelsea and Manchester United should justify favoritism in the Premier League on Sunday, says our David John. Check out all of our available betting tips and previews of the forthcoming sporting action. A look at how the Sporting Life recommended bets have performed.